My husband, Matthew, who is the owner of the Preservation Framer, started this in 2012. At the time, it was mainly because there was the proposed revitalization of the downtown, and he had not heard anything about it. And he was getting nervous. And he was a little nervous because he's a small business in downtown, and they were talking about, ripping up the streets and maybe shutting down the streets for a period of time. And for a small business, that's detrimental to their livelihood. A couple of days, believe it or not, could actually put a business out of business. So he started this Facebook page just to try to bring awareness to other businesses, and then started connecting, which was actually really great, because if you own a small business, you tend to sometimes be in your own little bubble, and therefore this allowed him to branch out, meet other business owners, and then from there it kind of just blew up. It really blew up around 2014 after the Oddfellows building, if you remember, the fire. He had started posting photos and sharing photos, and then the page just became what it is today, which is a community page. It speaks about the events that we do. We show awareness of all the businesses in town. Even if you're not a member, we try to, especially if you're new, we want to get that awareness out there to see that there's growth here in North Attleboro. And then it's also trying to stay above board. We don't want a lot of political conversations or the tit for tat that you see in other things. We want to try to avoid that. But yeah, I am, downtown started that way. It's really the collaborative. That's our name, really. I just kept the downtown for now. Eventually, I'm trying to push it more of collaborative. Our members span from all different places. We actually just got 3 more that signed up 2 weeks ago. One on Route 1, which is Marissa's skincare. And we still even talk to Working Men, even though they're not here anymore. They're like members from afar.
Where are they now?
They're in Pawtucket.
Are they in Pawtucket?
Yeah.
Was it simply a matter of space?
Yeah, I think there's something to that point. I think it was just some issues with where they were, and now in Pawtucket, they quadrupled their space, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, we miss them.
For people who don't know what we were talking about, the distillery, we went in there one time, right next to the Falls AC. What street is that?
It's Commonwealth, I think.
No, Commonwealth. You might be right.
Yeah, I think that's.
That's where Commonwealth splits.
Yes, yeah.
Right, just before Bristol County Savings Bank. But anyway, space was the issue, which is a good problem to have for a business when you need more space. So they are now in Pawtucket. I'll have to.
They're in Pawtucket. They still reach out though. And the reason I say that is that they liked this group so much they actually want to come back to speak to the group, just to say, here's the grants we're able to do. That's, again, the power of this group, is that the support that's there, that helping other owners out when they need it, and wanting to see people thrive. That's huge in this environment.